What's up, people? Welcome to
Leroy!
Yo, brethren, man, you haven't been in the video in so long, and I hate doing these handshakes because it's so hard to figure out the handshake motions.
Yo, I wanted to be in a video with you. We haven't done a video in so long, and I was like, Leroy, let's do a video.
Long, oh my goodness.
Yo, let's do the intro.
Yeah, that's right. What's up, people? This is Leroy and Mr. Landon Dollitson.
Yeah, and welcome to IEL. This is where you guys, what do they do? Lots of information.
Overload them with information. Yeah, that's it's been so long. Oh my goodness. But not as long as it took the Leafs to make it to the playoffs.
Like the Stone Ages. When was the last time?
Yeah, like back in the caveman days, like boss man. But we're here. We made it after like 900 years.
So you guys all know we're from Toronto, and the Toronto Maple Leafs made it into the playoffs, and they're playing Boston. So if you guys are a fan of Toronto, tonight is the first game in the playoffs.
I don't know, you guys may be thinking, oh, the Leafs can only make it to the playoffs in a shortened season. Because we all know when the Leafs start off, they start off good, and then something happens down the line, and then whoop, they fall off. Leafs captain Dion Phaneuf is leading the pack. You know, we got Phil Kessel. He started off a little bit rocky, then he kind of picked up his game. Nazem Kadri, brown man, yo, this guy's tearing it up. You should be proud, man.
Woo! Brown guys can actually play hockey.
Exactly.
With a few games left, just before the playoffs, the Toronto Maple Leafs actually had a chance to play the Montreal Canadiens. But you know what? I thought it was too damn good to be true. So we ended up in 5th place, Boston Bruins in 4th place, a hard team to beat. And we all know that the Boston Bruins in the regular season has just owned the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Well, they didn't really own us, because if you check the stats, Leafs are 26, 17, and 5, while Boston is 28, 14, and 6. So if you ask me, they're kind of neck to neck, shoulder to shoulder. So I believe it. I'm not just being biased, but Leafs actually stand a chance.
I'm biased, and the Leafs are winning the cup this year, but I'm just not putting money on this.
But if there's a year to win the Stanley Cup, it has to be this year, because who knows when the Leafs are going to even make it to the playoffs anytime soon after this. And it's the year 2013. We know that the number 13 usually signifies something of bad luck, but it can also be good luck as well.
I just want to bring up a fact that's actually pretty significant in the postseason this year. It is the first time in a long time that the original 6 teams made it to the postseason. We almost had a scare in the end because Detroit barely made it in, and now they're actually on their 22 consecutive postseason appearances. So the last time that 6 original teams made it to the postseason was about 17 years ago. So this includes Toronto, the Rangers, Chicago, Detroit, Montreal. So who do you think will win this series?
I say the Leafs in 6.
For me, I have to say Boston in 6.
Oh,
Boston, they have home ice advantage.
You're killing me here. You're a Toronto dude and you're giving love to Boston?
You just can't have hope or faith in the Toronto Maple Leafs.
I can kind of see what you mean, you know, especially with the goaltending. Like, Reimer's a big dude, but he just seems a little bit too shaky at times, if you know what I mean, right?
And there's a lot of pressure.
And guys, let me know, what do you think? How do you believe that this series is gonna end up? And yo, Toronto, do they have a chance to win the Stanley Cup? Please say yes. Yo, Toronto, show us some love.